Goats in a bad way. Week 5. Chris, you're up.
Well, I think I'll go with the punter for the Texans to start that, Cameron Johnston, right? I mean, how could I not? The special teams for the Houston Texans were not special in that game by any stretch of the imagination.
I wouldn't single out the punter. I think whoever devised that stupid-ass play
Well, the play
responsible.
itself, but if you listen to, like, even what they post-game press conferences, he shanked the punt. And that's the other thing, too. He hit it off the inside edge, and when you kind of watch it and see the replay, you see it. So it's like a double whammy. It is the special teams, but I also am going to get on him as well. There's no doubt about that. But just a huge moment in the game. I mean, it was 4th and 2, right? I believe maybe 4th and 3. They were trying to draw the Patriots off sides. Okay, I get the thought. Just the execution was horrible. You're up 22-9. I don't know if that was the appropriate time right there to do that. But either way, it kind of jump-started the Patriots' comeback, and from that point on, they kind of controlled the football game slowly but surely and won that game because of that shankopotamus. So I'll go with that one right off the bat.
I've got to go back to where we started the show, and I don't know who to make the GOAT here. It's either John Gruden or it's the league office. I'm going to say both. I mean, look, John Gruden didn't do anything recently. This is old behavior, but the way the league office handled it, it's hovered over the entire sport, and it's selective leaks of small pieces of evidence from a gigantic mountain of proof that was harvested during the Washington football team investigation. There's something about it that does not sit well with me and many others. And, Chris, as soon as I'm done today, and as soon as I finish a couple of other media obligations, I'm going to start writing about how the NFL needs to let everything else out there so we all can see exactly who said what and when. Because there's just something very, very odd, and it feels sinister about how John Gruden was targeted and everyone else has gotten off scot-free.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, it's definitely messed up. There's no doubt about that. I mean, it's not fair. It's not right. It's a bad look for the NFL. You know, we're not defending John Gruden like you said, but either way, yeah, we're into fair here. And if you're gonna, single out one guy, you got to bring out the rest too. So I'm with you there. All right. I don't want to go with another. I'm going to go both the kickers in Green Bay and Cincinnati game. I mean, how can I not? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's hard not to do. It's low-hanging fruit. I mean, what we saw at the end of that football game, I've never seen anything like that before. What was that, 5 consecutive missed field goals at one point? And especially the Bengals kicker, who I'm blanking on his name right now, McPherson, right? I mean, that was maybe the most comical moment of the weekend to me. When he was celebrating and like, yes, I won the game. And then he saw downfield that the referee was saying no good. And I love his reaction. Like, he pointed at him like, look at that guy. He's saying it's no good. Can you believe that? What the hell is he thinking? What the hell are you thinking? It hit the flag on the left of the pole. That's not a field goal made. So I'm going to go with that one right there. I know Mason Crosby eventually made his, which was awesome. But either way, that was a disastrous little 5-10 minutes of football there.
I'm going to go with the officials in the Browns-Chargers game. Multiple instances of uncalled defensive pass interference or illegal contact, plus one of like kind of a phantom defensive pass interference when, if anything, it was offensive pass interference. But there was one play in particular. The Browns trying to run out the clock up a point. Look at Donovan Peoples-Jones at the top of the screen. He does an out and up. Baker Mayfield pumps. Michael Davis bites. And then he hits Donovan Peoples-Jones 10 yards down the field. That is illegal contact. Where's the flag? Who's watching that? It should have been first down. Oh, and then there's interference committed by Derwin James against Rashard Higgins to cap it all off. There was pass interference into David Njoku on a Hail Mary at the end of the game. Michael Davis fell into Njoku's legs and wiped him out. Every week now, there's one of these. There were 3 of them, actually 4. We didn't show the other one from Browns-Chargers, but the officiating,
they're everywhere,
is not good.
Right.
There's no transparency. There's no accountability. Watch David Njoku.
They tackle him.
You can't call this incidental contact if the defensive back falls down and takes out the receiver while falling down. He falls down and takes out David Njoku. And he could have caught it.
No
He
doubt. No,
still almost caught it after he was taken down.
No.
Baker Mayfield was outspoken about it yesterday, but I just think we shouldn't just accept it. We shouldn't accept it. All right, go
the
ahead.
game is so one-sided through let's call a penalty on the defense right now. It's absolutely insane. It's insane. I mean, there was
except when it comes to pass interference.
Well, yeah, exactly. That play for whatever reason, but like, for the most part, like, no, even pass interference, it bothers me. I mean, damn, the Kansas City Chiefs game had so many issues there. Illegal touching the quarterback it's on fire in the NFL. Every game you look at, it's a big play. Quarterback made a horrible mistake. Doesn't matter. You touched him too hard. I'm sick of it. So I know we're running out of time here.
Yes.
I'm going to go with Zach Wilson.
The sand is running.
I'm going Zach Wilson here. Yeah,
wow.
I'm fair. I don't give a damn. That's right. I know he's my guy. That was the worst performance he's had of this year to this point. That game, there was plenty of opportunities for them to get back in the game, be in the game to begin with. Even his completions were off target in this football game. It was his worst performance of the year. He was off in all ways. So I'll go with Zach Wilson over there in England.
I'm going to go with Greg Joseph, the Vikings kicker, because even though he made the 54-yard game winner, it was 16-6, and the Vikings were going for a 49-yard field goal that would have made it 19-6, and the game would have been done. There was a bunch of needless stomach acid, nerves, and pendulum swings, all sparked by the fact that Greg Joseph came up short on a 49-yard field goal. Nobody comes up short on a 49-yard field goal in a dome. Are you kidding me?
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.